had to do it, man. Y'all, welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joe's News and Views, also known as Conservative News and Views. If it's your first time tuning in to the broadcast, do me a favor. Go ahead on and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Guys, I'm sorry I did not do my morning car ride show. Had a lot going on. The missus had wanted me to get some things completed for her this morning, get a little breakfast. And I was like, man, you're messing up my time with my fellas, with my people. She was like, well, when you get done, you can come in and do the show that way. And I was like, well, you know what? That is a good idea. Let's give the people what they want. Let's give them a show for the ages. Let's give them a morning show. So I'm here this morning. Sorry for the intro. Had to take care of my animals. Let me tell y'all something. When you have animals, man, when you got animals, them jokers, I'm telling you, they like worse than 5-year-old kids. When they get in the shit, they get in the shit. But it's all good. I'm here. So, yeah, maybe Uber Eats next time. Getting back to some of the comments with Hoodie. I will reach out to Hoodie and find out what's going on. A lot of people said he took his channel all the way down. I will reach out to him. I text him. I got his number. Hoodie will probably tell me what's up. So I'm thinking he rebranded. I'm thinking that's what he said last time he was doing. He was rebranding. So I think that's what my man is doing. But I will keep y'all posted since everybody is worried about when Hoodie's going to return. I am too, because I love his content. But hey, when you know, some people is like that. You know what I'm saying? They've done it for so long. They're like, all right, let me move on to something else. I mean, y'all. So anyway, I hope everybody's starting to love the segment that we're having on our channel, Blackistan Chronicles and White Glacier Valley Chronicles. I hope y'all loving that. That's just to give y'all a touch of what's going on. We're going to have some Espresso Chronicles coming up soon too. Yeah, I got a podcast as well. My podcast, I did have one for this channel here, but I stopped because it wasn't moving like I wanted to. So I went more into the crime story era, and we're moving more on that. So if you want to hear me on my podcast, join my Joe's Crime Stories. It's all over major podcast platforms. We got 775 listeners right now, average. So I think I'm doing pretty good on that. I started it a month ago. So actually 2 months ago, and we had 775 listeners. So we're trying to get to 1,000. If I can get to 1,000 listeners, then maybe I could kind of get everybody to be like, all right, you know, we got 1,000 people rocking with us on what we're doing. He said, buy this crop era. Yeah, it is. All right, so, oh my God, we got a lot to cover today, man. All right, I know y'all didn't hear me chip and chat about my personal time. We're going to talk about Biden is thinking about closing the Michigan pipeline. Oh, yes. We're also going to talk about how they are trying to keep everybody from talking about the money they were thinking about giving to the immigrants, or probably still is, but they're trying to pass it in another way. Man, we're going to talk about Kamala Harris, y'all. She's a fucking tool. There's no hope. There is no hope for this lady. There is no hope. This is not a put on, guys. This is not a joke. This lady is really that dense. And I'll talk about that in a second. And we're just going to touch on a whole lot of political news that is juicy, and I can break it down with y'all like I normally do. So without further ado, let me go start pulling up some of this crazy shit. Again, while you come in, please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe, because this is about to be juicy. You can't get no better than this. I mean, we got a lot, man. There's a lot going on. Let's see what we got here. All right. We're about to go share this right here. This is from Fox News. I'm going to be going all over my sources. Oh, yeah, it's rising too. You're about to find out why. You're about to find out why. Yeah, everybody coming in now. That's what I'm talking about. Let's try to hit the likes up. We need to try to get to about at least 20 people in the chat today, man. This morning. I'm trying to grow with the channel. I'm trying to get this thing popping. All right. Let's go ahead on here. I'm finna read to you guys what the administration is saying. I'm not gonna do it that way. All right, here we go. Biden draws criticism over possible plan to shut down the oil pipeline as winter approaches. You can't make this shit up. Now, while that is going on, we got supply chain issues. Let's break it down on what he's saying. Biden administration is considering shutting down another pipeline and has drawn criticism and dire warnings as winter nears. The Biden administration is reportedly weighing the potential market consequences of shutting down an oil pipeline in Michigan, drawing criticism from opponents. Former Michigan Governor Jennifer Granholm, Biden's energy secretary, predicted Sunday that heating prices will rise this winter regardless of the Biden administration decision on the pipeline. Yeah, this is going to happen. It will be more expensive this year than last year, Granholm told CNN. Pause. Let's pause for a minute. Why the hell do you think it's going to be higher, lady? Do you remember the other pipeline we had that Trump started? The one that was going all the way into Canada? Yeah, that pipeline. That's why the shit got high. But you let liberals tell it, that's not that. Oh, no, this was because of price to demand. No, motherfucker. It was because y'all shut that shit down. Y'all didn't want to have nothing to where we had our own oil and we was good. Y'all so busy want to get back at Trump. Y'all so busy want to beat the dude that y'all went and closed the shit down, and we've been fucked ever since. Now we got to get oil from other places where people were coming to us for the oil. You can't make this shit up. And now y'all trying to make it environmental friendly, solar panels and turbines. Do you know what them motherfuckers turbines and solar power run off of? Especially the turbines you're trying to get down here. They run off of the same type of fuel that you put in. That's right. Gas, okay? Oil, all that shit. Exactly. Shout out to my man. bleed people out of their things, make them sell everything to pay their rent bills, sell their grandma's jewelry, sell grandpa's gun, mom and dad's land. This tactic is obvious. Obvious. You own nothing. You right. You right. Philip, you right. This is what it's about, man. My man said the squad member don't remember her name. Called Trump a mother. She was grilling the mobile CEO about cutting a $50 billion check to pay 30-something country lawsuits. Yeah, I remember that. That was AOC. I guarantee that was AOC. I'm quite sure that was AOC. She's been the main one preaching this mess. All right, let's keep continuing what's going on. The administration has yet to decide on what to do with Line 5, and officials are gathering information only to present a clear picture of the situation, according to the sources who spoke to Politico. Line 5 is a part of a network that moves crude oil and other petroleum products from Western Canada, transporting about 540,000 barrels per day. Petroleum is taken from the pipeline in Escanaba, Michigan. Now, let's talk about Escanaba, Michigan, because I'm quite sure this is a small town. So this is probably going to affect their bottom line in the economy. You know I'm going to break it down. Now, Escanaba is a small town. They have 12,616 people. Okay? It's a port city. It's a port city. Now, it is also a conservative part of Michigan because they have a representative that is conservative. So let me see who their biggest employer is. No, I'm going to find it out. U.S. Forestry Service. You know, I'm going to do my research. But still, yeah. Enbridge. That's one of the companies that does the oil. This is a major company in this town. So you know this is going to really put a dent in their unemployment if they shut this down. But do you think these liberals care? They don't. They don't care. They don't care. They really don't. 12,000 people. People are sitting at the dinner table deciding which to pay electric or gas bill while they leave billions in Afghanistan but want to raise your tax. You're right. That's what's going on. That's what's going on, my friends. You ain't lying. That's what they're doing. That's what they are doing. Let me continue to read this now. So I don't want to get back too much off track. And then I'll wrap it up right quick. Now, Jason Hayes, the director of environmental policy at the Mackinac Center for Public Policy, blasted the Biden administration for its energy policies. They told Fox News that their work on Line 5 is just one example of being divorced from reality. They're planning to power an industrial nation like the United States on solar power and wind turbines, Haynes said, while noting that even the solar panels and wind turbines require wood, oil, natural gas, nuclear, and even coal. We have talked about this. They're planning to, in other developments, Biden Energy Secretary Grano says cost of heating homes this winter will be more expensive than last year. Biden administration took a chainsaw to energy industry global security. Dagan McDowell said. Mark Thesson, Biden admin inflated gas prices by declaring war on fossil fuels. Natural gas experts lift prices for U.S. utilities ahead of winter. Hannity, who y'all know is a part of Fox News, blasts Biden's energy secretary for laughing at fuel price concerns. Makes your blood boil. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. This is what they do. They don't care. And this is what's going on right now. My thoughts on this. If they close this pipe down, which I'm got a feeling there are, gas prices are going to be an average of about $5 to $6 a gallon. How much you want to bet? I would not be surprised if it goes up to about $5 a gallon. 5 to 6 almost a gallon. If they close this pipeline down. And if that happens, how in the hell are we going to make it this winter? How? That means everything is going to be high as giraffe's ass. That means if you run your AC or your heater in your house, your central cooling and air, and you kept it on 70 with the heat. Let me get it straight. 72, because a lot of people have to be 72. I'm 70, but 72. Guess what? Your ass is going to suffer when you get your bill. People that's on a prepaid, like they pay as they go along kind of thing, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm on that. That's going to cost a lot of money. We need natural oil and gas. The U.S. is an industrial environment. We have been industrialized since the late 1800s. This is all we know. We have inspired other countries out here to be industrialized. So you're trying to tell me that closing this pipeline down, that all of a sudden we just going to cure all this pollution in the world? We're going to be the beginning. We're going to cure everything, just this one little country, us? When you got China acting a damn fool? Come on, man. Stop the cap. Gas margins are going to be high at truck stops. They are in the one setting prices for whatever area they're in. You're right. And then what happens then when that happens? Then we're not going to get the stuff we need to take care of our kids. My man says here, keep you broke while you need to work. Need to work, must get the jab. It's all coming together. Yeah, you got to be a part of this society. You're not lying. It is like, to me, it's becoming a cult in America. It's not becoming a freedom of speech. It's becoming a cult, the cult of the woke. If you're not a part of the cult, they don't want you. They don't want to help you. Yeah, you're right. I remember Loves. We have Loves down here. Yeah, you have to be, with Loves, man. They're really, those truckers, those companies, it's going to hurt the transportation. That's why right now they can't keep no truckers. This is the reason right here, because companies ain't going to be afford to pay them. Think about that. You got a good guy that's a good driver, or a good woman that's a fantastic driver. You're supposed to be paying her. Let's say she's so good that she averages about shit. I'm going to put a number out there. Maybe I might be realistic if you're a real good truck driver. Maybe about 65 cents on the mile. And that's an average before bonuses, okay? It's going to be hard to pay that person that kind of money, 65% on the mile. She's going cross country, or he's going cross country, delivering product. He makes it on time. You got to take bonus out your pocket, out of your company funds to do that. And you got to maintain this whole woke structure of pay. This is too much. Exactly. And you seeing places right now running out of gas. Y'all, I'm telling you, can't make this up. Let's see what else here. I'm going to share with y'all this morning. Hold on. Gotta move my camera a little bit. Cause I'm telling you, man, we're going in this morning. We are not playing. I want to make sure that I give y'all the best of news. I'm going to be picking it apart. I'm going to be going back and forth, giving y'all the news. We do it live over here. That's why y'all love it. Because it's a lot. It's a lot going on. I'm going to hit on the most important pieces today. So we're going to go into the next segment of this story, of this show. We're going to keep on talking about, give me 1 second here, the ratings. Because we got to talk about this. Our president and our vice president ratings has gone to shit. And don't worry, while I'm in this broadcast, I will pick out some of y'all guys' chats, especially if it's real good information. I'm gonna put it across the screen, and I'm gonna read it out. Also, if you donate with the super chat, you know I'm gonna read it. But if you also donate to any of my platforms on the WLO list, let me know, and I will definitely read out the chat. So you know I'm trying to make it where everybody is involved. Now, this is my boy right here.
I think the one message
Jake says, imagine you wanted $400 in diesel and you're basically giving them $125 for nothing. You're right. That's what you're basically doing. Philip is also saying here,
infrastructure bill while punting on the more expensive social spending bill that moderately.
I remember they used Obama to raise prices from 99 cents a gallon to almost $3. Yep, that's true. That is right. You ain't lying. I remember all of that.
After all,
I definitely remember that.
Infighting and the bad results on election
so
day,
nearly half of voters says that Biden's worse president than expected. Most don't want to see him run again. Biden's approval rating in a new poll in line with where Trump was 4 years ago, but his disapproval numbers are far worse. Pause. So y'all remember this? Y'all remember what he just said? I want y'all to keep that in mind, you liberals. Y'all scream that this president here was going to be way better than Trump. He even sold you the dream he was. His ratings is worse than Trump's were when he first got in office.
So there are lots of complaints.
Worse.
The Democrats don't know what's in this larger
Isn't that something?
bill, how much it really costs.
When you got a president that was running the country like a business, and we were thriving, to now you got a president that the only thing he worries about is trying to stay woke. You can't make this shit up. A man said I was
much more expensive bill.
I think you're right.
You ain't wrong. Said again, I was at a meeting where they raised all prices because the oil boom in South Texas. 20-ounce soda went from $1.09 to $1.49. Yeah, now it's $2.99 now, damn near. Because $1.99 now because the oil field guys were banking down there. Well, now it's because of inflation. A damn 20-ounce soda is expensive. Really is really expensive now.
And so
you go keep on reading this.
I mean, it's still a long way to go. A lot of these moderates.
With exactly 1 year until the midterm election, President Biden, Vice President Harris, and the Democrats in Congress is looking at some horrible ratings.
And we'll
The
see
survey, which was taken after the Tuesday election, but before the House Democrat passed the popular infrastructure bill Friday, they showed Biden with nearly rock bottom approval ratings. Harris with numbers that are far worse, and Democrats trailing at a wide margin of the genetic congressional ballot.
Exactly right.
Among the top line numbers, according to the USA Today at Suffolk University,
and these things are national at this point, but
are a 37.8% approval rating for Biden. He's only a 37.8%. Let that sink in.
It's a very different style, and not
38.7%.
You know, his presidency has been on the line. At least he's got half a loaf now. Mike Emanuel, great to see you.
That is a lot. That's a lot to take in. I've never heard of a president that damn low. 37.8%. And I've been on this earth almost 40 years. For Biden with a 59% disapproval. More than 11 points underwater. 46% of those, including the survey, said Biden has done a worse job than expected, and 64% said they don't want him to run for re-election. The approval numbers for the president is in line with them in where most polls were during the point in former President Trump's term. But according to 538, Trump's disapproval did not reach such heights until the day before he left office, in the wake of the attack on the Capitol by a mob of his supporters. Harris has just a 27.8% approval rating with 51.2% disapproval of her performance in office. That is more than 23% points underwater. Why is that? I tell you why. We never see Kamala. Kamala has distanced herself from the administration, especially from Biden. I'm going to say, I know a lot of people take a lot. I know all of this take a lot of out of people. Will and happiness. These politicians know exactly what they're doing. There's no excuse for their tactics against their own citizens. You're right. They do know what they're doing. For 6 years straight. Yeah. Man, y'all was getting it in. But this is what happens. This is what happens, guys, when you vote these woke type of politicians. Kamala Harris do not want to associate her ass with Biden. So what has she done? She has backed away. She has done this. Oh shit, I don't want, I'm phasing out. I'm backing out. And she's leaving the scene. We already knew this was going to happen. Now, is it kind of a good thing? Yeah, because she's way more woke than Biden. But it just gives to show you that this is what you would experience if she was taking over. If it gets too hot in the kitchen, she's going to disappear. Same thing with Biden. He's not all there. This guy is doing stuff that makes no sense. You're shutting down a pipeline when the America right now needs all the fuel we can get. Things are so high in this country. The inflation is insane. We need to have some kind of stockhold. I'm telling you now, any of those two run, they will not win. I'm telling y'all now, if Harris or Buttigieg goes and run, they will not win. People don't forget. They have not done anything productive in this country. The only people that will vote for them is the little woke folks. And ain't that many. Real Americans ain't vote for that. They already seen. Telling you, man. It's just sad. Congressional Democrats, meanwhile, may face an uphill battle to preserve their razor-thin majorities unless something significantly changes. Before Election Day on November 8, 2022, the USA Suffolk University poll gives Republicans a 46% to 38% advantage on a generic congressional ballot. Now, after the devastating losses in Virginia and near miss in New Jersey last week, some expected the Democrats in D.C. would pump the brakes on their ambitious agenda, with some blame for alienating independent voters. Instead, they took a different read of the situation, that Americans were tired of inaction and debate on Capitol Hill, and instead wanted Democrats to pass legislation aimed at helping people. No, it's not that. House Democrats, at the explicit demand of Biden, plowed through what appeared to be irreconcilable differences on their reconciliation spending bill and finally passed the long-delayed bipartisan infrastructure bill, which, according to the USA Today Suffolk poll, is supported by Americans 61% to 32%. The American people have made clear one overwhelming thing, I think, and I really mean it. All the talk about the elections and what do they mean and everything they want us to deliver, Biden said Saturday after the infrastructure bill was passed. But here's the thing about that. They passed this bill. But, yeah, people glad they did somewhat. But what does this bill still ain't going to solve anything? To me, I feel like this bill is going to make it worse because there's still a lot of fat in that bill. Still a lot of pork. The Republicans didn't support it at all. So I know there's some pork in this. There's a lot of pork in that joker. But see, that's what I'm saying. The American people now are just grasping for straws at this point. The people, the independents, they're just hoping, well, maybe it'll get better. Maybe they'll figure it out. Well, I got a news flash for y'all. It's not going to get better. It's not going to get better. You have the wrong candidates running the country. They don't want it to get better. And that's just facts. So, like I said, I don't see their ratings getting better anytime soon. Not at all. Not at all. See what else I can dig into here before we go on to the next story. Let's see what the next little topic is. Y'all hit that like button, damn it. Y'all getting it in today. We getting it in. Y'all, never mind me. My cat is acting crazy. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to talk about next that's important. Let's see here. Trying to see if there's anything else out here. Oh, yes. Here we go. I knew it was something. I had to find it. Here we go, guys. Y'all hit that like button. It ain't. Freeman's Journal said Biden won Michigan. Let them shut down the pipeline. But here's the thing, bro. I understand where you're coming from. about Biden won Michigan and they need to suffer for voting for him. But here's my thing, man. It's going to still affect the country. That's what we're trying to say. Like, they're making moves that's affecting the country. I mean, believe me, you know, I understand where you're coming from, but shit, I don't know about that one, but my cat does have an opinion. He's not happy. She's not happy at all. Y'all is wild. Y'all getting on his ass today. All right, let's go up here with this next one. It's gonna make y'all laugh. Y'all, this is why I tell everybody all the time that Kamala Harris is not that bright. It really not. Kamala Harris, I want y'all to understand this, is not that bright. She really not. She is not smart at all. Y'all ready for a cringe moment? Well, here you go, because you got it. Because I can't make this shit up. Black trees matter. Vice President Kamala Harris asks NASA if it can track trees by race for environmental justice. Again, I can't make this shit up. Here we go. I'm finna play y'all a clip of how fucking out of touch our leader is, and you tell me what y'all think.
Climate adaptation strategies.
Can you measure trees? Part of that data that you're referring to, and it's in EJ, it's environmental justice, but you can also track by race. There are averages in terms of the number of trees in the neighborhood where people live.
Climate adaptation strategies.
Can you measure trees? Part of that data that you're referring to, and it's in EJ, it's environmental justice, but you can also track by race. There are averages in terms of the number of trees in the neighborhood where people live.
This is the Wakanda leader y'all voted for. While we got a crisis at the border, while we have all this stuff going on in America, Joe Biden don't know if he's here today or here any other part of the day, except when he gets a cat nap. She's asking, can you track trees by race as part of environmental justice? That is some cringy shit. First and foremost, fuck them trees. Trees grow every day, y'all. Trees grow naturally every day. This whole environmental, they're trying to say that white folks got more trees than black folks. Let me help you out, Kamala. If you so worried about trees and black folks like y'all say y'all do, why don't y'all start going into projects and start making sure that these children have a way to be productive? How about that stuff? How that sounds? Make sure their schools got heat in Baltimore. So when it's wintertime like this, they're not saying, fuck this class, I'm going out here and do what I want to do. Or they got cool air going on in the summertime. See, y'all don't think about shit like that. You worrying about some trees from NASA. Why don't you worry about how we, exactly, Jake, how we left billions of dollars at Afghanistan for them to parade around and fuck up all these weapons. But you worried about trees and environmental injustice. That has nothing to do with the state of our affairs right now. We got inflation. We got people that don't even know if they're going to be able to get their kids stuff for Christmas. We have kids who cannot enjoy a Christmas. We even got some people saying that turkeys can get as high as $53 damn in certain parts of the U.S. Okay, people can't even have a decent Thanksgiving meal this year because of the inflation. And you're sitting here twiddling your thumbs talking about you worried about some damn trees and fucking environmental injustice. Y'all, I give up. I give up. You can't make this shit up. I might as well have Big Bird running the fucking country. Because this chick here is stupid as a ton of bricks. Ain't nothing up there. Nothing. You done hid from the country. You're going all over the place. You're going to Paris and all this shit. Everywhere but trying to do what is right for this country. She must be. She got to be playing some kind of part because she's not here in America. AOC sister, that AOC mama, that's a real mama. Shit, you can't make this shit up. But don't worry, everybody on Facebook on Twitter got in that ass like a bike with no seat. Here's some of the remarks of what she said. Tony Schaefer, science, this woman is a complete hack. And if not an act, she's also a moron. Oh, that's no act, bro. That's what happened when you let your career go vertical through the horizontal actions. Matt Whitlock, I can't get over the fact that environmental justice and tree equity are real phrases Democrats use. Yeah, you got to remember the trees are racist. Oh, my God. I thought this was a Babylon B headline. Turns out it's our totally serious vice president. Glad she has her priorities straight. And then here comes, the Wokians. They always got to defend this damn fool ass administration. Let me tell you what these Wokians said. For the confused, the CRT argument here is that urban centers have less trees and are warmer than less urban areas, which the left translate into privilege. White people have the privilege of more trees, cooler temps, and cleaner air. Voila! Environmental justice. Man, y'all sound retarded. Is that what I'm saying, bro? I'm black and I have plenty of trees. So that makes me I'm supposed to be a white man then? I mean, I'm confused right now. I'm so confused. What does the trees got to do with racism in urban communities? I know a lot of people in urban communities that got a lot of trees in their yard. Oh my God. I swear to y'all, man, this administration is dumb as shit. Well, Philip, if you have no trees, that really says that you're black, bro. So you may have to go and change your tone on your application for now, because you're really black because you have no trees. Cannot believe this shit. Y'all, I'm telling you, I couldn't make Hollywood couldn't write this shit, y'all. Hollywood could not write this shit. This is how dumb our presidential people are. Hollywood cannot write this shit. I hope we don't go to war no time soon. Oh, it gets worse. So let's talk about this shit. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So there's some other people missing in action. Newsom is missing. Oh yeah. Now y'all know who Newsom is. He's a guy from California the governor who got recalled. Larry Elder almost like to beat his ass, but unfortunately, the wokian part of California came and prevailed because they just don't have any common sense. Newsom White post deletes tweet as governor deals with family obligations. Critics said it is strange that Governor Gavin Newsom would essentially vanish without explanation. All right, here we go. Jennifer Seibel Newsom, the wife of Governor Bang, my best friend, nice wife, Gavin Newsom, took to Twitter late Sunday to post and delete a message urging people to stop hating while her husband has been out of the public eye since canceling plans to attend last month's climate summit in Scotland, according to a screenshot. Sophia Bullock, a politics reporter from the Sacramento Bee, first reported on the tweet. She posted that the governor's office has refused to clarify the family obligations tying him up. The since deleted tweet may touch on the issue. It's funny how certain folks can't handle the truth. Seibel Newsom's tweet read, according to a screenshot, when someone cancels something, maybe they're just in the office working, maybe in their free time they're at home with their family at their kids' sports matches or dining out with their wife. Please stop hating and get a life. Sophia, we're not hating, sweetheart. We're not hating on your husband. Okay, let's get that straight. Like a sweetheart deal. Exactly. We're not hating on your husband. I want you to get that. I want you to understand where we're coming from. Seibel, we want your husband to do his fucking job. He's the governor, okay? You know what y'all took on when he became governor. You knew that this man had obligations to serve the people. There was going to be times where he can't go to little Mikey's baseball game. All right? That's just the sacrifices that y'all have to accept while he's in office. But going out here talking about people hating on y'all, nobody's hating on you. I promise you. Nobody want no parts of Gavin Bang, my best friend's wife, Newsom, behind my wife's back. Okay? Hell, he might be banging somebody now. I'm telling you, man, you can't make this shit up. So he ain't been seen since October 27th. Nobody don't want to talk about why he been gone for 11 days without explanation. I think he got trouble in his marriage. That's what I think it is. I think he got trouble in his marriage. I think he got caught with the pants down again. Ain't no way. Ain't nobody gonna go just disappear for their job like that. Come on, man. All right, let's talk about some other stuff the military has going on. Let's talk about the military. No, this has got to be on. Well, guys, I'm about to show y'all a story that's going to make y'all say, what is really going on here? It has happened. The woke has finally got their dream come true. The woke has finally got their dreams to come true. The Navy launches a ship named for Gay Rights Act leader Harvey Milk. Oh my Lord, here we go. Now, I want to say something
Unlimited
here,
with 5G.
as I want to do some research.
$30 a month. Means more of what
Because
you want for less.
if they launching a boat
Xfinity Mobile
for
with
Harvey
it's so
Milk,
good, it keeps one-upping itself.
Our journey is not complete until our gay brothers and sisters are treated like anyone else under the law. For if we are truly created equal, then surely the love we commit to one another must be equal as well.
President Obama, of course, at the inauguration, talking about what he characterizes as a
if they
civil
did
rights
something
issue.
here. I just want to make sure, 'cause I don't want to go in on too hard.
In a broader context, as we're talking about immigration, also the Boy Scouts. Only 7 months after the Boy Scouts of America reaffirmed its decision, its right to exclude gays, 13 years after the Supreme Court said that private organizations could, in fact, exclude anybody. The Boy Scouts of America is going to decide next week and make it official to drop its national prohibition against gay scouts, scoutmasters, and volunteers, expected next week. And there are some people that have a major problem with that.
Somehow, in the name of diversity, all organizations
So
need to be
y'all
the same.
mean to tell
I think
me?
this is part of the broader assault on
Let me get
what
this straight.
sociologists call civil society.
I know I'm not
the ability
crazy.
of people to live out their lives through community
Y'all
organizations
name
that are
a
different
ship.
to reflect the wonderful diversity of America.
This is not about homophobia. This isn't
After
about anything
a
resembling
gay
that. It's about the
civil-
fact that
a
the
gay
overwhelming
rights
majority
leader
of the families in
before
Scouts
y'all
adhere
name
to a
something after
traditional
Martin Luther
biblical
King
view
Jr.
of moral values with which we think homosexuality is
But now
incompatible.
remember now, Wokians,
We don't want our
y'all
sons
swear out, y'all
mentored
love
by
Martin
gay
Luther
men.
King Jr.
What
Y'all
about this
Wokians
back
even
in
go as far to
Charles?
say that he's
Well,
been
I
one of the
think
greatest leaders
the
of
first
all
thing that we have
time.
to remember
So
in
if
this
that's the case,
is that
then
each
why ain't
side
you
ought to
fought
give
for
the
him
other
to
side
get
some
named
respect.
first?
I know that the
Because
gay
this
rights
right here,
side
oh,
wants to argue
I'm
that
glad
this
y'all
is a
said
civil
something.
rights
Hold
issue, a
on.
matter of equality.
Thank you,
And I
producer.
respect that.
I'm
On the
finna-
other hand, there are
I'm
people
finna handle it
who,
now.
for reasons that are religious or other, that the Catholic Church, for example, that they have
All right, I got it.
qualms,
Thanks,
to put
producer.
it mildly, about
Ah,
homosexuality.
you can't make
And,
this
you know,
up.
and the Catholic Church, who has 1 billion adherents,
Y'all shout out my boy
and
Jake,
all
one of
those
the
human
producers.
flaws, is an institution that has,
Oh,
has
my
gone
Lord.
unparalleled
Let's
good
get
in
into
the
this
world
story.
and continues those good works.
Milk
So it
was
ought not
one
be
of the
denigrated.
first openly gay
When Obama
candidates
speaks
elected
about all this, I
in
believe
public
he's
office.
passionate about it. But let's remember,
Yeah, I bet.
for the first 3.5 years
Let's
of
get into
his
this.
presidency, he was against gay marriage. So I think it's rather
A
odd
Navy
if you want to call
ship
people who oppose it bigoted.
named for slain
then
gay
what
rights
you have to say
leader
is that Obama,
Harvey
in the
Milk,
first 3.5
who
years
served
of his
4 years in the
presidency,
Navy,
was bigoted. Which I think
before
is
being
absurd.
forced out, was
so
Christian
I'd like
and
to
launched
see
in San
the
Diego
two
Bay
sides
on
agree
Saturday.
at least on
The
respecting each
replenishment
other's
oiler
sincerity and depth of belief.
USNS
And I would
Harvey
say
Milk slid
if the
down
Boy
the
Scouts
shipyard
does this on its
ways
own, that's
after
the way
a bottle
civil
of
society ought to
champagne
work.
was smashed
What I
on the
object
bow
to
by
is
former Navy
coercion of the state.
Officer Paula
Let the
M.
institutions,
Nira,
and it will
clinically
change over time.
program
Obviously,
director of
it's a
the Johns
generational
Hopkins
issue.
Center
3
for
states
Transgender
approved
Health.
gay
Let me
marriage
guess,
in
she's a
referendum in
transgender too.
2012. It's
Milk's
changing, but
nephew,
allow
Stuart
private
Milk,
institutions
and Navy Secretary
to
Carlos
evolve in
Del
their own
Toro
way without the heavy hand of the state.
watched the tradition ceremony.
Well,
the Secretary of the Navy
President Obama
needed
moved
to
on
be
this
here
issue,
today, not just
and
to amend the
surely it
wrongs
was
of the past,
calculated
but to give
politically,
inspiration to
but,
all our
as,
LBG,
to catch up with the rest of the country in the last 10 years.
community
is one of the
leaders
biggest
who
changes
served
that
in the
we've
Navy in
witnessed, one of the
uniform today
swiftest
and in the civilian
changes that we've seen
workforce as
in
well
our
too,
society.
and to tell them that we're
Politicians are
committed to
having
them
trouble
in
catching
the
up
future.
with
Del
that,
Toro
but
said.
they read the polls
Okay.
and they know what's going on.
We're gonna pause
That
it.
said, the Boy Scouts are
Y'all
not
talk about rewriting the
endeavoring
wrongs in the past.
to change their
Why
long-standing
haven't we
tradition
got
so
one
much to be
a ship
because they want to
named
welcome
after
homosexuals
Martin Luther
and to be
King?
inclusive, as they do not feel they can survive as an exclusive
Still playing.
organization
Okay,
anymore.
hold on, guys.
They've lost members
still
in
playing. I'm trying to
protest.
figure out what it
They're
is.
not getting enough new members, and they're losing financial
Hold on.
support. And they believe that this is something that they
All
have
right,
to
y'all
do
let
for
me
their
know if it
survival.
stopped playing.
So, surely to the question of how you integrate the Boy Scouts. That's an extremely complicated matter.
Sure, but two of the largest contributors are the Mormon Church and the Catholic Church.
It stopped.
So, I mean, you have manpower and financial money coming.
Jake, let me know if that sound in the background still stopped.
Support homosexuality.
It should have stopped
They're
by
doing
now.
this for a reason,
Yeah.
and their
Should be
members
nothing
say it's
playing in the
because
background.
they're losing their ability to carry on. They are losing financial support, and big donors have asked them to do this.
Okay,
well,
Tucker.
I mean, is the Boy Scouts really in trouble because there aren't enough gay
All right, hold on.
masters? It may be that Americans just aren't into
Let me
uniforms in the way
raise
they
my
used to be.
volume.
I object. I think it's fascinating the amount of attention paid to this and other issues like it, and I think it's another example of the sort of soft cultural
Jake said
collusion
it's still
between
playing.
Democratic politicians and the media, both
All
of
right,
whom
hold on,
see
Jake.
this as the next civil rights movement, an issue of
trying
great
to figure out
historical
what it
importance.
is.
And they give it, I would argue, and I'm also
Oh,
gay
it's
rights,
a
but they give
false
it undue
news clip.
attention.
Hold
We've got
on.
an economy that is like
I don't know
collapsed
why
and transitioning toward who
playing
knows
for y'all.
what, a dollar that's devalued.
I had mute that. Yeah, I mute that site. All right, what about now? It shouldn't be playing now. Have it stopped? Okay, I got it. All right. Well, I want to make sure I had it muted. Okay. Good. Glad. Good looking out. As I was saying, thank you, Sharon Rock. Appreciate you. Why don't we have a ship named after Martin Luther King Jr.? Martin Luther King Jr. did way more than Harvey Milk. Okay? Sorry. Harvey Milk, what? He served in the Navy for what? And got kicked out because of sexual orientation. And what? He got some rights for some gay people. Great. Fantastic. Martin Luther King went a lot more deeper. He was trying to change a race of people process of thinking. He put his life on the line every time he marched. So why don't he have a ship named after him? I understand he's got a holiday, but why don't he have a ship named after him? He got streets, but he has no ship. That would be the most prestigious honor to give him a ship. So why ain't that happened yet? I just want to know from the Wokians what's the problem? What's the problem? Because y'all say y'all want to be so woke, y'all want to be so inclusive. The only thing y'all done near Martin Luther King Jr.'s related to him is somebody that got a prestigious honor at the mess hall last year, a mess attendant that got the Navy Cross, and y'all gonna name a ship after him. Well, why not Martin Luther King Jr.? Y'all say y'all love him so much. He was an amazing character. I can't call it. I mean, I'm confused, man. I really am. Because y'all naming ships out of other people, some that ain't even served in the military. But my man's here ain't got one yet. MLK ain't got one. Y'all make it make sense to me. Now, Del Toro said that many others, Milk had amassed that very important part of his life while he served in the Navy. For far too long, sailors like Lieutenant Milk were forced into shadows of who's yet forced out of our beloved Navy. The injustice is part of the Navy history, but so is the preservance of all continue to serve the face of injustice. Milk was one of the first openly gay candidates elected public office. He was serving the San Francisco Board of Supervisors in 1978 when a former political colleague, Dan White, assassinated him and Mayor George Moscone at City Hall. In 2016, the Navy Secretary Ray Mabus decided that 6 new oilers scheduled to be built should be named after civil and human rights leaders. In addition to Milk, they included Sojourner Truth, Chief Justice Earl Warren, Robert F. Kennedy, suffragist Lucy Stone, and Representative John Lewis of Georgia. Again, why is not MLK included in this? That's all I need to know. I don't even want to read this story no more because I'm to that point. Why, if you're going to name all these people, why not? Yes, because I keep trying to tell people. Martin Luther King's daughter, niece, said that Martin Luther King was a conservative. Nobody wants to believe it. Oh, he was really a social. He had socialist ideas when it came to getting black people started to try to get them the assistance that they need to get opportunities. But I know over time, the way Martin Luther King thought, he would have changed that process when we would have hit the 70s. He would have been more of a conservative and would have been pushing for black people to do for self. Because he would have seen the state of where the nation was going, where everything else. So I believe her on that. I really believe that Martin Luther King was a conservative. Now, that's what she came out of her mouth. Now, a lot of people tell me, no, Joe, in history, he acted like a socialist. He could have been a rhino. I don't know. But his daughter, his niece said he was a conservative. That's what she said. Now, his children trying to deny what she said, but I'm quite sure, I believe that she would know because she spent a lot of time with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He was like a second father to her. I think so too. I've always said, I think it's strange. I think it's strange that they went out here and promote all this inclusiveness, all this do for black people need to be considered to be put first, and they turned around, and now here you are naming civil rights leaders that you claim are civil rights activists after ships, but you overlook the biggest civil rights activists of all time. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I'm sitting here trying to figure this shit out. I don't know. I don't get this. This boggles my mind. I would think that they would try to do what they can to get Martin Luther King noticed. I just always wondered why. Everybody else get the major shit but Martin Luther King. So I guess they really hated him. You ain't wrong. The Democrats the Democrats always been this way. You ain't wrong. They just they've just always catered to keeping the black people to vote for them. And when all this stuff popped off with George Floyd and stuff, they just changed up a little bit to keep the black voters on their side. That's all that is. Now, somebody said, I didn't pull up this article, but it was yesterday. Let me go back to my, I'm gonna take it off for a minute. I'm gonna put it back on me. I'm gonna put me on the spotlight right quick. Somebody had an article yesterday, right? On Fox News, and they said if Jesus was alive today, he would be considered woke. He would be considered cancel culture. And I do agree. Because of the teachings of the Bible and the way that we should carry ourselves, I really do believe that Jesus would be cancel culture today. If Jesus was alive, they would try to cancel Jesus today. They really would. If Jesus came back to die for our sins and it was a social age, oh my God, they would try to cancel Jesus. They would. They would oust him. He'll be considered a damn fugitive. And that's the facts. Yeah, 9/11 definitely got a lot of questions. All right, let's see what we got here before I finish this up. I don't want to drag this out too long. Y'all know how I am. I don't want to be one of those creators They give y'all an 8-hour fucking damn, a 4-hour damn, a 3-hour damn show. I hate that. I like to give y'all, I try not to go past at the most 2 hours. If I'm gonna do a 3-hour show, it's gotta be some real shit. So I know it ain't that much popping off, but I know stuff is popping off. Yeah, I know what y'all wanted me to talk about. I'm gonna get to that. Somebody had told me to talk about it. I'm gonna talk about the event with the Astro World with Travis Scott. I am going to talk about it. I told y'all I would. I don't want to lie to nobody. So your boy's gonna talk about it. So give me 1 second here. All right, give me one moment. Let me pull it up. You're right, Elizabeth. Jesus got something this time, but it'll be far worse now. Like, literally, it'll be far worse. Y'all give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, far worse. All right, let me show y'all this stream right here. Hold on. I'll be right back. Going to go to the restroom right quick. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, y'all. I am back. So, this situation is bad. I don't even like reporting on stuff like this, but first and foremost, I do listen to hip hop. I know about Travis Scott. I like some of his music, not all of his music, and I'm a big fan of Drake. I've always liked the Drake music, but this concert, it's, to me, this sound like it's very weird. The reason why I say it was very weird because of how everything went down. So let me give y'all a brief synopsis. So it was Friday. This happened in Houston. Everybody's pumped up. You know, this is Travis Scott's hometown. 50,000 people was in concert. Let me see here. So everybody's in concert. Astro World, you know, he's over there in Texas, his home city. You know, everybody just, you know, home state, everybody crunk. Well, sometime during the performance, get my temperature. Sometime during the performance, these people were partying or whatever. Somebody in the crowd came behind security, and the security guy talked about this and jabbed him with something. They don't know if it was a drug or what it was, But whatever they jabbed him with, everybody that got jabbed with whatever this needle was in this needle, all became lethargic, just couldn't, their senses and stuff was out of whack, and it just went out of control from there. But I'm going to read you all the chaos that happened, what these two major superstars are facing, Travis and Drake, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on what I think may probably happen. So, Travis, let me get back to the beginning. All right, let me see here. I'm trying to find what's going on. All right, hold on, guys. I'm trying to pull the beginning of this story. And then as soon as I can pull it, all right, so this all happened Friday. I'm finna pull you what he said, and then I'll break down the timeline. I had to pull my sources. Then I go back to the update. All right, so everybody's talking about Travis Scott post that he put on Instagram. Now, I know a lot of people that follow me just said they felt like it was fake as hell. But, I can't judge that man. I wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? But I can give y'all the report of what was said. So, Travis Scott has broken his silence after 8 people died at his music festival, Astro World, on Friday night. The rapper tweeted Saturday afternoon. He expressed his condolences. I'm absolutely devastated by what took place last night. My prayers go out to the families and all those impacted. Let's see. Yeah, and all those impacted by what happened at Astro World Festival. Now, he wrote, Houston PD has my total support as they continue to look into the tragic of loss. He said, I'm committed to working together with the Houston community to heal and support the families in need. His real name is Jacquise Berman Webster. Continued, concluded by thanking the first responders on the scene. Now, again, 8 people were killed at this event. Now, authorities mentioned in their press conference earlier, they are looking into a series of cardiac arrests that took place. If you have any relevant information, please let them know. Because late Friday evening, there were 8 people that died and numerous others were injured in what officials described as a surge of crowd at Astro World while rapper Travis Scott was performing. Now, what they was told is that as soon as Travis Scott was in the middle of his set or whatever he was doing, towards the end of the set, he introduced Drake. And when he introduced Drake, that's when the crowd went crazy and things went from there. Okay? Now, they said it was a mass casualty incident. It was after 9 p.m. and there was 50,000 people in attendance. And then the crowd began to compress toward the front of the stage, and that caused some panic, and it started causing some injuries, the fire chief said. Scores of people were injured. They had to put 17 people in the hospital. 11 was in cardiac arrest. And they don't know all the people that died. And it was a 2-day music festival. All right, so and I'm going to break it down what I think is now currently because of this situation with Astroworld, him and Drake are now facing lawsuits, which y'all should be surprised. Nobody should not be surprised because a lot of people died. There was 50,000 people in attendance. They're going to definitely do a lawsuit. Yep, and there's a 10-year-old in critical condition. Now they're also going and pointing out how Travis Scott has had concerts where he has not took the proper precautions to keep people from acting up at his concerts. Guys, that's why I say as an entertainer, you have to know and you have to keep your concert going safe and tight, especially in these times. Now, what I'm getting from what some of the reports of some of the people that was at the show that got stabbed with this mysterious thing of liquid in it said that they got stabbed, they came lethargic. Some said they remember just, being all over the place. So this could have caused people to, when they saw Drake, got stabbed with this, okay, let me get excited. And that could have caused this whole mess. But either way it goes, their families are now, one of the families hit them with a lawsuit for $1 million. But guess who is on the trail in one of these lawsuits? Are y'all ready for this? This is the same guy who supported these type of entertainers. He always talk about that he loved these entertainers. He has even been in some of their videos, I think, maybe. That's right. You ding, 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 ding. You ain't wrong. If I had some free merchandise and I wasn't broke, damn it, you'll get it. Crump is in the building. That boy can smell damn money a mile away. That boy got a hell of a nose. He ready. He like, I'm representing these these victims. And I'm going to make sure that they get justice they deserve. Really, Crump? I thought you said you love black folks, man. I thought you said you were going to hurt your black people. Nah, you guessed it right. Crump is representing one of the people that injured. Now, I want to know if that person's white of color, because that would be funny. That would be hilarious. Oh, so you represent white folks now. I thought you said black people, white folks was evil. Can't make this shit up. Yeah, he hit Drake and Travis Scott. Well, Travis Scott and Drake got plenty of money. So now, along with their record labels, concerts that they own, because they got their own record labels, I would say that at the end of the day, they're probably going to, between the both of them, with the families, because there's 11 of them, they may have to fork out. And this is just my guess of estimate, because one's asking for $1 million. People ask for more. I would say I wouldn't be surprised if it's the settlement between these families and people injured go between $75 to $100 million. Because a lot of people got hurt in this. A lot of people. Somebody got to cover the cost. So I wouldn't be surprised if both of them have to cover that. I mean, now, do they have the money? Yeah, of course. They got the money to cover it. Will it go dip in their bottom line? Yeah. Him and Drake's both. That's a lot of money. 50 mil a piece. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. And then again, they may be able to sell it out of court. Thank you, Black Magic. Oh, yes, Stidham. You're right. Everything always being staged. But that's what I got for y'all this morning. I'm sorry again for the car ride. News didn't happen. But at least y'all got my attention this morning. Please like, share, subscribe. I don't think I'll be doing it. No, I ain't gonna do no show tonight. No show tonight. Tonight I'm just gonna do work and chill. I may do a Blackistan show tomorrow. I don't know, but please like, share, subscribe. Make sure that y'all tell everybody about me. Yeah, man, 21 likes ain't bad, especially at 10 something in the morning. Ain't bad at all. Like I said, I'd rather get people that naturally like my shit than somebody that just like, yeah, that's just in here to just look at my shit. I get, you know, I'm happy with what I got, man. I know I don't get like the 60 and 70 people in the room, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I get there someday. I'm happy with my little 7 or 8 people that comes in my chat and give me my support. That's where I'm at. You know, I'd rather have loyalty than a whole bunch of fucking quality of numbers. Oh, I am Black Magic. I'm gonna always keep fighting. Always. But anyway, please like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for on the poll reports. Y'all support the store. I got all this merchandise in the store for y'all guys to buy about body. Yeah, exactly. Y'all check this out. Check out the merchandise in my links. Support the store. Buy y'all one of them Biden t-shirts. Come on, man. I got them a different price. They ain't too expensive to break your back in. So support the channel. Please like, share, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. I'm out.